Good everyone. We are going to look at this today. This is actually under what we call equality of sorts. So we are going to look at this now. Okay. The question says find the square root of 14 minus 4 root 6. Mind you, your answer must be in sort form or should be in sort form. So what we are told to do is to look for the square root of 14 minus 4 root 6. So we are going to start by equating this to something like root m. You know, since here is minus root n. All right. So let's remove this square root. So you square this side, square everything here. So this go with this. So you have 14 minus 4 root 6 to be equals to. Now this is going to give us root m minus root n. Okay, into another root m minus root n. All right. So we're going to have 14 minus 4 root 6 equals to root m times root m is just m. Root m times minus root n is minus root mn. Root minus root n times root m is going to give you minus root mn. Minus minus is plus. Root n times root n is n. So here it's going to give us 14 minus 4 root 6 to be equals to m plus n. Okay, then minus root mn minus another root mn will give you minus 2 root mn. Okay, so by comparison now, you see that m plus n must be equals to 14. Those without root equated to those without root here. You label this equation 1. Also, minus 2 root mn must be equals to minus 4 root 6. Okay. So, first of all, divided by minus 2, this go with this. So, let's see if we can use here. So, that means root mn must be equal to, this into this is just 2. So, you have 2 root 6. So, to remove this square root, you take the square of both sides. This go with this. So, mn is equals to this square is affecting this, so you have 4 times 6, so mn is just equals to 24. So you label this equation 2. All right. So we are going to be solving these two equations simultaneously to obtain the values of m and n. Then after that we know what to do. So from equation 1, you agree with me that n is equals to 14 minus n. All right. You can label this equation 3. Okay. So the next thing you do is to substitute 14 minus m for n in this equation. So equation 2 becomes m open bracket 14 minus n, m is equals to 24. So you open the bracket. And when you open the bracket, you are going to have minus 14m, okay, minus m squared is equals to 24. So you move this over, so you have m squared, move this over, plus 14m, then plus 24 is equals to 0. Okay, this becomes a quadratic equation. So we quickly solve quadratically. So this is going to give us m squared, two numbers that will give you 14 when you add, and when you multiply, you have 24 are 12 and 2. So here will give us plus 12m plus 2m plus 24 is equals to 0. So m is common into m plus 12, plus 2 is common into m plus 12 equals to 0. So you have m plus 12 into m plus 2. Sorry, this is normal positive m, so here is going to be negative. So here is going to be minus 12, minus 2. Sorry for that. And then here is going to be minus, and here is going to be minus as well. So here is going to be minus, and here is going to be minus, okay? And equals to 0. So at this point, either m minus 12 is 0 or m minus 2 is 0. So either m is 12 or 2, okay? So those values becomes the values of n. So you recall that from equation 3, okay, you say from equation 3, n is equals to 14 minus m. So you'll be like, when m is 12, n will be 14 minus 12, n will be 2. Then when m is 2, n will be 14 minus 2. So n will be 12. Okay, so you can now say therefore square root of 14 minus 4 root 6 is equals to root, root 12 minus root 2, or root 2 minus root 12, which is 2 root 3 minus root 2, or root 2 minus 2 root 3. All right, so that becomes the solution to the problem. Bye.